Welcome back to Coins Money Dealer. If you're a coin collector, history buff, or just curious about rare coins, you're in for a treat today. We're diving into the story of the 1991 D Washington quarter, a coin that's been making headlines for reportedly being worth a staggering $2.1 million. That's right, a regular-looking quarter from your pocket change might just make you a millionaire. But is it true? Stick around, because we're going to uncover the history, value, and the facts behind this fascinating coin. Before we jump into the 1991 D specifically, let's talk about the Washington quarter itself. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Designed by John Flanagan, the obverse side features a profile of Washington, while the reverse originally depicted an eagle with outstretched wings. Over the years, the design has evolved, especially with the introduction of the 50-state quarters program in 1999, but the 1991 version still featured the classic eagle design. Now, the D Mint mark on the 1991 quarter stands for the Denver Mint, one of the key mints in the U.S. alongside Philadelphia, San Francisco, and West Point. In 1991, millions of quarters were produced at the Denver Mint, so what makes this specific coin so special? Here's where things get interesting. Most 1991 D Washington quarters are worth just their face value, 25 cents. But in the world of numismatics, or coin collecting, certain factors can dramatically increase a coin's value. We're talking about errors, rare minting mistakes, and coins in pristine, uncirculated condition. So, is there a specific error in the 1991 D quarter that makes it worth millions? Some reports online claim that a rare variety of the 1991 D quarter exists, possibly a misstrike, double die error, or an off-center strike, that could be worth thousands or even millions. However, these claims often get blown out of proportion. It's easy for myths to spread in the coin collecting world, especially when people want to believe they've struck gold. Literally, when valuing any coin, collectors look at a few key factors. First is the coin's condition. A coin graded as mint state, meaning it shows no signs of wear and tear, can be worth significantly more than a coin that's been in circulation. The grading scale goes from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. Next is rarity. The fewer coins that exist with a specific error or in pristine condition, the higher the value. Then there's demand. If collectors are actively seeking a particular coin, its price can skyrocket. But here's the kicker: while a regular 1991 D quarter in circulation is worth just 25 cents, a flawless, mint-condition quarter could fetch a bit more, maybe a few dollars. Coins with rare errors might be worth hundreds or even a few $1,000s. But $2.1 million? That's highly unlikely. So where did this $2.1 million claim come from? Many of these sensational stories originate from online auction sites or misinterpreted news articles. Sometimes, people see a high listing price and assume that's what the coin is actually worth. But just because someone lists a coin for millions doesn't mean anyone's going to pay that much. As of now, there are no verified reports from reputable coin grading organizations like PCGS or NGC confirming a 1991 D Washington quarter sold for $2.1 million. In fact, most 1991 D quarters, even in perfect condition, sell for only a few dollars. The most valuable quarters ever sold, like the 1796 draped bust quarter or the 1932 D Washington quarter in mint state, have fetched hundreds of thousands, but not millions. If you're wondering about the current market value of a 1991 D Washington quarter, here's the breakdown. A circulated 1991 D quarter is worth 25 cents. An uncirculated one, depending on its grade, might be worth between $1 and $10. If you somehow have a quarter with a rare error, like a double die or off-center strike, you might see values ranging from $50 to a few $100s, but again, no confirmed 1991 D quarters have reached anywhere near $2.1 million. Always check with reputable coin dealers, auction houses, or grading companies before getting too excited about potential million-dollar coins. If you're into coin collecting and want to find valuable coins, here are a few tips. First, always check your pocket change. you never know what you might find. Look for coins with errors like double strikes, off-center images, or unusual mint marks. Second, invest in a good magnifying glass and familiarize yourself with the grading process. Lastly, if you think you found something valuable, get it professionally graded. Organizations like PCGS and NGC can authenticate and grade your coin, giving you an official idea of its worth. So, is your 1991 D Washington quarter worth $2.1 million? Probably not, but that doesn't mean coin collecting isn't an exciting hobby. You might not find $1 million coin, but you could still uncover something valuable in your spare change. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating coin stories and tips. Until next time, happy collecting! Where we dive deep into the fascinating world of coins, collectibles, and hidden treasures you might have sitting in your pocket right now. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the latest coin values and rare finds. Now, let's get into today's topic because it's one that's got a lot of people talking: the 2004 D Washington quarter. Could it really be worth $2.2 million? Let's find out that that's right, folks. A simple quarter from 2004, something you might have used to buy a soda or toss in a parking meter, could potentially be worth a small fortune. But before you start digging through your spare change, let's dive into the history of this coin, what makes it special, and how you can tell if you've got one of these valuable gems in your possession. The Washington quarter has a long and storied history. First introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the design remained largely unchanged for decades. Fast forward to the late 1990s, and the U.S. Mint launched the 50-state quarters program, releasing 5 new quarters each year, each representing a different state. This program ran from 1999 to 2008 and became one of the most popular coin series in American history. In 2004, the quarters honored Michigan, Florida, Texas, Iowa, and Wisconsin. The quarter we're focusing on today is the Wisconsin State Quarter, minted in Denver, also known as the 2004 D Wisconsin quarter. Now, here's where things get interesting. Most 2004 D Wisconsin quarters look like any other: a simple depiction of a cow, a round of cheese, and an ear of corn. But a few special ones have something extra. Some of these quarters feature what collectors call the extra leaf variety. There are 2 versions of this error, the high leaf and the low leaf. These extra leaves appear on the left side of the ear of corn, and they were the result of an unintentional die gouge during the minting process. Theories abound about how these extra leaves came to be. Some say it was an accident, while others believe it might have been the work of a mischievous mint employee. Whatever the cause, these varieties were discovered in circulation, and their value skyrocketed almost overnight. Now, let's talk about the money. A regular 2004 D Wisconsin quarter is worth, well, 25 cents. But if you have one of those rare extra leaf varieties, you could be looking at hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The low leaf variety tends to fetch between $100 and $300 depending on its condition. The high leaf variety can go for even more, often selling for $500 or more in mint condition, but here's where it gets wild. There have been rumors and reports circulating online about a 2004 D Wisconsin quarter selling for as much as $2.2 million. Now, before you get too excited, let me be clear: no official auction records or reputable coin dealers have confirmed a sale at that price. It's possible that some of these high numbers are exaggerated or even fabricated. That said, rare coins have been known to fetch incredible prices at auction, especially if there's something unique about them beyond the known varieties. So, how do you know if you've got one of these valuable quarters? First, flip the coin over to the reverse side where the cow, cheese, and corn are depicted. Look closely at the left side of the ear of corn. If you see an extra leaf protruding either high up or low down, you might have one of the rare varieties. Make sure to inspect the coin under good lighting and, if possible, with a magnifying glass. The extra leaf will be distinct and should not be confused with scratches or damage from circulation. If you think you found one, it's a good idea to get it authenticated by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can verify the coin's authenticity and give it an official grade, which can significantly affect its value. As of now, the market for the 2004 D Wisconsin Extra Leaf quarters remains strong. Collectors are always on the lookout for these coins, especially in higher grades like MS-65 or higher. While the average extra leaf quarter sells for a few $100s, pristine examples can fetch over $1,000. And who knows? If demand continues to rise or if more varieties are discovered, the value could climb even higher, but remember, the $2.2 million figure is likely an exaggeration. Unless your quarter has some extremely rare characteristic beyond the known varieties, it's unlikely to reach that kind of value. However, even a few $100s for a quarter you found in your change is nothing to sneeze at. So, is your 2004 D Washington quarter worth $2.2 million? Probably not. But that doesn't mean it's worthless. The 2004 D Wisconsin Extra Leaf varieties are highly sought after, and even if you don't have the $1 million coin, you could still be sitting on a nice little windfall. Be sure to check your coins carefully, and if you find something interesting, don't hesitate to get it appraised. You never know, your next big treasure might just be hiding in your pocket change. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow coin collectors. Have you ever found a rare coin in your change? Let us know in the comments below, we'd love to hear your stories. And as always, don't forget to subscribe for more videos on coin collecting, rare finds, and all things numismatic. Until next time, happy hunting.